Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of the Some Assemblage Required unboxing of the Valentine's, not Valentine's. Holy moly, Christmas Advent Calendar. It is a Christmas Advent Calendar, but the items inside are not Christmas specific, so that's been really cool. I'm going to go ahead and open day 16 and see what I can do with it. So I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to step away, pull photos and some embellishments and paper and try to make something with it. So here we go. Let's just jump right in. Again, upside down. Ooh, this is cool. It's a title. Well, I guess it could be a title, but it says reading gives us someplace to go when we have to stay where we are. Mason Cooley. Sorry, you guys. My eyes were ahead of my mouth here and I was like skipping words. So, oh, that's pretty. I love how detailed you can get with the words and stuff when she etches or scores the wood veneer. So that's really cool. Okay, I am going to go pull some papers and photos and I'll be back. Okay, so this one actually sat on my desk for a little while before I was able to put things together because I had to go and create these photos. These are the book covers of all of the books that I've read so far in 2024. Well, most of them. I think I missed a few, but they're mostly there. And so I am going to be documenting what I've read because the title is very pertinent to that. I also have these bookshelf wood veneer pieces that are from MK's shop that I've had in my stash for a little while, and I wanted to go ahead and get those used, and I thought they would be perfect for this particular layout. And rather than just leaving them the dark wood, I decided I was going to paint them with these acrylic paint pens from Thule Art. I got these on Amazon. I will try to remember to put a link down below for you for that. And so a large portion of this video is actually coloring these. I'm going to zoom in a minute here. There you go. And I did leave it zoomed out at the beginning so you could see that black thing on my desk is actually a mixer. It's like a vortex mixer. And you can put the end of the pen on that and push down and it will start mixing it for you. You do still have to shake it a bit because the barrel is so narrow. There's not a whole lot of room for the little bead in there to spin. So you do have to still shake it a little bit to get the ink or the paint mixed up from top to bottom. But the vortex mixer makes it so much faster. And that is also from Amazon. So I'll put a link for that down below also, in case you're interested in it. It's also the same mixer I use for all of my spray mists, that especially the ones that have any shimmer or shine to them. It works great for that as well. So I'm going to be just sitting here painting for quite a bit because I wanted these to be colorful, but I wanted them to go together. So I am making sure I use a little bit of each color on one of these stacks. The stack that I'm using right there, the one without the actual shelf, I don't end up getting that one on the page, but I colored it just in case because I thought I might be using it. So it'll get used somewhere else, and I can always paint over the paint colors that I chose here if necessary, and you will see me actually paint over this green color. I'm going to leave part of the green, but I actually use a lighter, like a lime green, in a couple of the places. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing with the bag off to the side, these are like most paint pens. You have to press down on the nib to let the paint flow, and I am a big chicken and don't want to press down on top of the wood veneer and have a blob of paint squirt out, so I do that over on the bag there to get it to flow a little bit more and get a little bit more paint in the nib rather than doing it right on top of the wood. And I just really don't want to mess up my wood veneer, so I just tap it over onto the bag, make sure I get a little bit of ink in the nib, and then I can take it back over to the wood veneer. I really like the way that this ends up looking, and I know I'm doing a lot of focus here on pieces that were not in the advent calendar, but what I love is the fact that you can use stuff from your stash and pair it with some of the stuff that you're getting in the advent calendar, because I think that's super useful. It gives you a great way to use up some of your stash, and it's fun. So if you don't have pieces like that, that's okay. You don't have to use wood veneer. You could use something else. But because I have them, I definitely want to use them, and I think they look cool. So while I finish up doing some of the painting here, I want to remind you that MK probably has a video for you today as well. So go and check out her channel if you haven't already, to see what she is doing with today's title. And then today is not any other hops going on that I'm aware of. No wood grain in winter and nothing else. So I don't have anything to say about that. But I will be back tomorrow with another one of these videos, so you can come back and check out what is in the advent calendar tomorrow. So here's this light green, and you can see I'm going to go over some of the dark green here. And I really like the way the light green goes over it. And like I said, I can always go over it and paint a different color if I find that that little stack does not work for whatever layout it is destined to go to down the road. So I did also have this open book in my stash of cut files, and so I am using some packaging from 49 and Market to go ahead and back it, because it's got a little bit of a text on it, a little bit of pattern, but it's very neutral, and I like the fact that it's neutral because there's so much going on in my photos with regard to color and detail that I don't want to add a lot more for your eye to be really confused by. So I'm going with very simple embellishments aside from the painted wood veneer. My title is going to be the title piece that came in today's advent calendar. And then I did ink up the book, but just the very edges, I didn't take my blending pad nice and flat to it. I just kept it so that it just got the edges of the book, and added a little bit of, I think I used walnut stain, but it could have been black soot. I'm not sure. No, it wasn't black soot. It was something lighter, actually. I think it was, I'm pretty sure that's pumice stone that's sitting on my desk to the right. It's either pumice stone or walnut stain. But I went with a really light color just to give it a little definition. But like I said, I didn't want to add a whole lot of anything else because I don't want to confuse your eye any further than it's already confused by all of the color going on in these photos of book covers. I also am going to use that blue paper, which is, it's not a solid, but you know, you can tell there's pattern on it, but it's tone on tone, so I don't think it's very confusing to the eye. It's very simple, very easy on the eye. It's also a nice soft color. So the books that I have in my photos here, there are quite a few with varying shades of blue, so I thought I'd pick up on the blue rather than any of the other colors, because it seems to be across all three photos there's blue in varying shades. So I'm going to stagger my photos and create a little spot for my little bookshelves to go, and then my title piece is going to go to the bottom left of the middle photo. Not going to add a whole lot more, you guys. I will just be handwriting underneath where it says the title, that these are the books that I've read of 2024. And the wood veneer here is already adhesive backed, so I'm just going to peel the backer off of it and stick it down and call it done. Now it seems like I didn't do a whole lot, but I did do a lot of coloring, and it did take quite a bit of time to do that. But overall, it's a very simple layout. Yeah. I hope that you like it, and it was really not that hard to do, although it did take me quite a while to do the portions that, the time-consuming portions, putting all of those photos grabbing all of the screenshots and getting them all the right size and putting them in the photos, and then painting all of the wood veneer. So sometimes a layout looks really simple, but it's not. And sometimes it looks really hard, but it's not. And then I'm going to lastly just take a little bit of Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine, sprinkle it around all of my clusters here, and that's going to match the gold of the book binding at the bottom of the page. That is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions or comments, leave me a message down below, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Again, don't forget to go check out MK's channel. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video for the advent calendar, and then we'll be back again on Wednesday with wood grain and winter. So don't forget to come back and see me then. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.